Hello students, today we will discuss some of the textual questions of the chapter Periodic Classification of Elements. I am going to deal with the questions given in the exercises. The first question is, which of the following statements is not a correct statement about the trends when going from left to right across the periods of periodic table? The options given are: the elements become less metallic in nature. B. The number of valence electrons increases. C. The atoms lose their electrons more easily. Perhaps this is the correct answer. The oxides, number D, the oxides becomes more acidic. So it has been asked that what change will occur when we go from left to right across the periods in a periodic table. So the answer will be option number C, the atoms lose their electrons more easily. On moving from left to right across the period of the periodic table, the non-metallic character increases, hence the tendency to lose electron decreases. Now question number 2, element X forms a chloride with the formula XCl2, which is a solid with a high melting point. X would most likely be in the same group of the periodic table as it will be option number B, that is magnesium. X would be more likely to be the same group of periodic table as magnesium, because you can see in the question it has been given XCl2. After chlorine, 2 has been added. That means the elements having valency 2 will be supposed to be the answer of this question, and among these given options, magnesium is only having valency 2. Now question number 3, which element has two cells, both of which are completely filled with electrons? Of course, for this we must note that only the 18th group element have completely filled electrons, and the condition given to us is the element must have two cells. So of course the answer will be neon. Neon has two cells, both of which are completely filled with electrons. 2 electrons in K cell and 8 electrons in L cell, means both the cells are completely filled. Question number B, the electronic configuration 282, that means it will be magnesium, of course, because the atomic number of magnesium is 12. Number C, a total of 3 cells with 4 electrons in its valence cell. So of course the answer will be silicon. Yes, of course, silicon has total of 3 cells with 4 electrons in its valence cell. Two electrons in K cell, 8 electrons in L cell, and 4 electrons in M cell. Now option number D, a total of 2 cells with 3 electrons in its valence cell. Of course the answer will be boron. It has a total of 2 cells with 3 electrons in its valence cell, 2 electrons in K cell and 3 electrons in L cell. The last question, that is E part, twice as many electrons in its second cell as in its first cell. So the element will be carbon, because carbon has twice as many electrons in its second cell as in its first cell. That is 2 electrons in the first and 4 in the second cell. Now question number 4. The question follows: what property do all elements in the same column of a periodic table as boron have in common? So the answer will be all the elements in the same column as boron have the same number of valence electrons, that is 3. Hence they all have valency equal to 3. B part of question number 4. What property do all elements in the same column of the periodic table as fluorine have in common? So the answer will be all the elements in the same column as fluorine have the same number of valence electrons, that is 7. Hence they all have valency equal to 1, and all the elements will be from the halogen group. So today we had discussed questions for 1 to 4. Thank you so much.